beautiful and unique Christmas card to share with you today, and I'm really excited to show you. So let's get started. Today's project has a really neat farmhouse type of look, and I love the neutrals that I've used on it. It just gives a lot different look than if I had used brighter colors and more traditional Christmas colors. So here are the bundles I used. I used 2 bundles. This one is Welcoming Window. And the Christmas bundle I used with it is called Sparkle of the Season. This is a really nice one with all these different wreath pieces that can be used for different seasons. You can use it for fall and other times throughout the year as well. So here are the pieces we are going to need. If you want the dimensions for this, click on the link in the video description below. It'll take you to my blog with all of the dimensions. But I'll show you the pieces we need. We have a Whisper White card base with a piece of Sahara sand that I've already mounted on top. We need this piece of Whisper White, which I've done a little bit of stamping on, but I'll show you how to do that here in a second and we'll finish it. This is a piece of Whimsy and Wonder Designer Series paper. And then I have several die cuts I have created with that Welcoming Window bundle, as well as my wreath pieces I created with the Sparkle of the Season bundle. So let's go ahead and get started. And the first thing I want to do is to finish stamping this really pretty big brick background on this piece of Whisper White cardstock. So I'm using Sahara Sand ink and this nice brick stamp from that Welcoming Window set. Okay, so that extra little brick was sticking out on the left side on the rest of these, so I'm going to do it the same way here. So what I was doing, you could stamp this all one color, of course, but just for a little bit of color variation, I decided I wanted to do some stamping off to get a little bit of different colors in there. And that one did not even show up. Let's do another one. So I am just mixing up full strength ink with stamping off where I get that lighter color as well. So we'll do a few more down here on the bottom just to finish this off. And I just think this is the prettiest background. You could use this type of a background on all different types of cards. You don't have to worry about keeping everything straight and lined up. If you look close, you will notice that this is definitely not perfect, and I am okay with that. Now we'll attach this to our card and we'll be able to start creating the window scene. And I just love the neutral look of this. So I'll bring in my die cuts here. And the next thing we want to do is attach the window in the center along with the shutters. So I use a little bit of glue for this. Just run a thin strip up each of these sections. That should be plenty. And place this in the center. Now for the shutters, I've already put dimensionals on the back to pop them up a little bit. We'll see how this turns out. These dimensionals will affect how the wreath lays on top, so you could decide if you want to use dimensionals or just attach all of this flat. Now I cut the same wreath piece out of 3 different colors. I use Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, and Granny Apple Green. And if you want to make this really easy to attach, you can put window sheets on the back. Let's use this trick with the silicone craft mat and some seal. So you can run over like this and the silicone craft mat will resist the adhesive. And then I'll just have to go back with my fingers and in the little spots in the center where that adhesive is still showing, if I just rub that with my finger real quick, it kind of catches that adhesive and pushes it back behind some of the paper so you won't see it. Okay, so I am just going to lay this right on here. and press down. We'll repeat that 2 more times with these other pieces. So I'm curious, have you started any Christmas cards? Do you send handmade Christmas cards or mainly do other types of cards throughout the year? Do you want more Christmas card ideas, less Christmas card ideas? Give me a comment down below and let me know. That will help me know what kinds of videos to keep coming for you. Now, all the products I am using today, you can find links for them in the video description below as well. You can also get a link to my website, and I'm going to save that one to go on top. Link to my website with all kinds of ideas and inspiration, information on how to use different products, and lots of fun things. So I debated, I'll tell you the great debate of this card was whether to use any red on it. And I did end up preparing a greeting that has red on it. So you'll have to let me know whether red was the right decision or the wrong decision. Okay, I just wanted that darker one in the middle, that mossy meadow. And then I will put the old olive right here on top. And you can offset these a little bit if you want to. Makes the wreath look a little bit bigger and more full. Isn't that pretty? I just think that's really neat. Now we'll attach, I prepared this bow out of some beautiful gold ribbon. And of course I'm going to use my glue dots to attach this so I don't have to wait on any glue to dry. So put this right up here at the top. Now, if the tails are unruly and don't lay the way I want them to, then I'll grab a glue dot here at some point and I can attach them down here with another glue dot. Okay, let's put this greeting on. I did prepare this with the Sparkle of the Season stamp set. It says, "May the sparkle of the season warm your heart and home." And I just realized I had prepared this Whimsy and Wonder designer paper and I completely forgot to put it on. I was going to cut it to fit the window and put it right in there behind so you didn't see the brick and you saw a little Christmas tree like you're looking in the house. But I'm not even sure you could see very much of it. But that is an idea. If you don't like the few bricks that are showing through, you could do that. Put a little scene inside as if you're looking through a window. So thanks so much for watching along. I hope you like this card. I hope this gives you a great idea that you can use for your holiday cards this year. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you'll be back again next time when I will be here helping you to hand make with love.